kind of fitting that, Doris pulled Olivia to a PR, Doris pulled you to a PR last week?
I mean, but the thing, she's a beast, I was like, I heard she was trying to go pretty fast. So I was like, I'm just gonna let her go. And if anything, it was great to have the NC State and the Napoleon kind of to work with there. Especially I feel like in past for me, I've my steeple openers have just been a little rough. So it was fun to actually kind of have a good one under my belt and just go race it. And it was great. I mean, great weather. Wake Forest is a great track to run at. So yeah, it was really fun.
But then you come here, it's cold.
Yeah.
Which I know South Bend can be cold as well, but I mean, totally different environment. And it's a long day to have to wait for an event like this. So I mean, did you think, one, you get under the Drake Relays record, and two, come close to what you ran at Wake Forest last week?
No, I mean, like you said, the temperature, weather's pretty. It was just you just have to deal with the conditions. But I mean, I guess it was just wanting to go race it, and I felt really confident, especially coming off of last weekend, that I'm just gonna go put myself in it. There was things that me and my coaches we walked away with. Hey, let's do a little bit better on those water jumps. Really push off the top of them, and that was kind of what we wanted to put into practice today. But yeah, it was just I think I was just still so fired up from last weekend that I was I just want to go and compete. And I think the time that was just a bonus really, and yeah, so it was super fun, and I'm super pumped to walk away with that.
But Sophie, just the fact that you were able to finish, the night. Remember, it was just delay. Are we going to do this at nighttime? Are we going to have to come back to it? Just in terms of your rhythm and your routine and whatnot, did you just feel kind of just more at peace and and just it was a more natural thing than having to come back and kind of recalibrate early in the morning last year?
For sure, yeah, and I love night races. I think, and it definitely is a long day, to have to come back and run at 8 p.m. But it just I don't know. There's something about running under the lights and really just I don't know, and just the energy here was just super fun. I feel like it was just loud everywhere. So, but yeah, it was super fun, and yeah, it was just I wanted some redemption, personally, to come here and run well, and worked out. So it was really fun.
Just to have athletes, you coming from Notre Dame, Elisa's obviously very recently, coming out of New Mexico, Angelina's recently coming out of Butler, Jeanette's recently coming out of Iowa State. Obviously. I don't have to explain to you how great the group of women steeplechasers in the U.S. In terms of the post more veteran post collegiate pros right now. But obviously this group is the next wave. So just to be around. So I know, obviously Elisa's representing Great Britain, but but the other three of you, just how good is that becomes as familiar as possible for you?
It's so cool. And I think there's one way you can look at it and be oh my gosh, how can I, compete with that? Everything in general is just getting so much faster, But as much as that is kind of scary, it's also on the flip side, it's how awesome is that to see? And I want to be a part of that too, So it's I seeing everyone else also keep raising the bar. I want to be that person too. So it's super fun, and I think today walking away with that win, it definitely makes me feel really satisfied, So.
And the fact that they want to make, there's going to be so many World Athletics Continental Tour events tomorrow. They want to make this prime time on Friday night, and all the loyal supporters that are still out there in the stadium. How empowering is that? They know how great the field is, so they want to give you that stage and the platform that you deserve.
Yeah, oh, it's amazing. Drake here was they did so well, especially with how crazy the tornado stuff was, and it's just I was looking forward to coming back because they've done so well and have really accommodated us, and it's been really cool just be out there and everyone's supporting each other, and even when I finished people in the stands were just good job, so it's just super fun, and I just love racing. I think that's really just what encapsulates it for me. I just love coming out here and putting myself out there. So what better spot to do it than at Drake Relays, So yeah, awesome. Thank you.